All right, Lotus, take it away.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. Terrible things are happening outside. Do you hear the glass crack? The street pulled tight? The shadows leaning ever closer. At any time of night and day, poor, helpless people are being dragged out of their homes. Sirens brave the dark with questions. Who's gone, who's left, and who's been taken? Children come home from school to find their parents have disappeared. We hear it, we see it, and we feel it. We call it what it is, fascism. Yep. Still, we breathe. We live in spite of it. In spite of the anger growing in our minds, in spite of the walls that they built to teach us who is worth less, in spite of the lies that are told so often, they begin to taste like truth. We fight with open hands and stubborn kindness. We fight with the knowledge that history is on our side.
Yes!
So I ask you, what if we could name the sound before the night the glass breaks? What if we can stop the ride before the fall, make hate fail before it becomes our law? What if they started with the small ones first? The slowly building hungry signs we swore we would never see on our shores. What if power feared accountability so much it outlawed it? What if they started using the military against their own citizens? What if personal freedoms could be erased as easily as chalk on a board? What if they seized schools and stages and taught obedience with education? What if they seized the media and could rewrite the day's facts as they happened? What if people were taken in broad daylight and we were told it was for our purity? What if there was no separation between church and state so that God became their tool of power? What if corporations were treated with more dignity than human beings? What if every policy had a man's name carved into it and every woman had to live under it? What if extreme loyalty to a leader now equated to nationalism and became a free pass for criminals? What if what we see today in these small cruelties are the rehearsals for the big Iron Curtain drop? But breathe, because what if instead? What if we stopped the march before the fall? What if we stopped the hate before it reached our gates? What if democracy was as transparent as they pretended and the truth was spoken boldly? What if no child was taught to measure their worth by skin and birthplace, and teachers fed hungry minds and hungry bodies instead of practicing active shooter drills? What if our public lands stayed public, our homes remained sanctuaries, and wages rose with inflation? What if a badge meant service and not suspicion, and the law ensured safety and not silence? What if our leaders answered to us and loyalty was earned every day? We are not the bricks they need to dismantle. We are the mortar. We are the whole damn building. They stand on our backs as if their power does not rest in our hands. What if we remembered that and took our power back? We cannot afford for you to abandon your hopeful ideals. Cling to them in spite of everything. Anne Frank believed people were good at heart, even as the the world closed in around her. If a young girl with only a diary and a dim light could keep hope alive, then we inherit the duty to carry that same light into the light of day. We inherit the work of those who named fascism before it wore a new face. We inherit their practices. Say no with ballots. Say no with strikes. Say no with songs, with protest. And say no with steady, daily grace. And speak. Hold this list like a map. Learn the faces fascism wears today and name one when you see it. Name it out loud. Because if change can belong to anyone, if hope can be real, then you must answer one heavy question with a steady voice.
Can you tell us who you are and what's going on here today?
Well, we are Idaho 5051. We are here protesting government overreach and corruption within our government systems.
What if it were you?
I'd like to take a moment here to help us engage in a moment of silence and to announce Buffy to come to the microphone.
For all those who have perished in the name of fascism, both previous and today, let's take a moment of silence to remember them.